Yo, what's good, YouTube? So today I'm gonna bring to you guys my top 10 favorite fitteds of my collection. They're not gonna be in order, so just so throwing that out there. And I'm gonna start with three honorable mentions. So I have this duffel, and I have two of these bins. Um, and I didn't want to bring them up on camera. At least I didn't want to bring the other bin. I have my top 10 sitting right here on the side. But yeah, let's just get right into it. But I'm gonna move this shit out the way, because like it's gonna be bugging me. So let's get into this video. Let's get right into it. And yeah, if you like fitteds and you're a fan, fuck it. Stay tuned.
I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up.
All right, you guys. So I got my top 10 right here, and well, let's just get right into it. So for my first honorable mention, I'm gonna pick the one on my head. I know, crazy, right? You guys are probably gonna think this is probably my favorite. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It's a nice hat, but it's definitely not I wouldn't consider it to be in my top 10. Reason being, it's not my favorite script. I like it. It's my first script, but if I had the other script that we all know, the NHL crossover, if I had that one, for sure that would be my top 10. This one, not so much. So first, that's gonna be my first honorable mention. I think I have three more. So these three, the Cardinals, favorite team for sure, for sure. Like I love this team, but technically, in my opinion, the hat itself, it wouldn't be in my top 10. Definitely wear it a lot, but yeah, like I said, just not my top 10. I think the glow one that just came out recently from Hat Club, I feel like that one's a lot better than this one. But yeah, this would be another one for my honorable mention. I think this is my most worn hat. As you guys can see, it's dirty. I wear it a lot and I love it. But still not good enough to be in my top 10. Shout out Manolo and shout out MJ. And this one, yeah. I love this hat. I don't wear it often because I don't really wear a lot of blue, but I think I'm going to put it more in my rotation. It is one of my favorites, but didn't make it to the top 10. But definitely a nice hat. And now we're going to get into my top 10. So, like I said, this doesn't go in any order or anything like that. But they're just, however it is what it is, all right? No order. I mean, you guys can be in the comments, and put them in order then or however you guys want to do it, but let's just do it. So I'm going to start with this one. The Anaheim Angels. So why would this be in my top 10? It's my only Angels hat, and I really like it. I like the corduroy brim, and I like the upper on it. This is my favorite color. So if you guys know me, I love this color. That's why my truck is this color. But yeah, this would definitely be in my top 10. I've always liked it. I always get a lot of compliments when I do wear it. So definitely exclusive fitteds did they things with this. It was from the mystery pack, and it was either this hat and I can't remember the other hat. There was another hat that I really wanted, and those were the only two I wanted, and this was the one I got. I got this one, and I ordered two from the pack. It was this one, and it came with the all corduroy twins. I ended up selling that one or trading it, I think. But yeah, this would be in my top for sure. Love it. So next, of course, I've said it, and I've said it once, and I've said it again, and I'll say it a million more times. This one right here has got to be one of my favorites for sure. It's just, it looks good. The UV on it, perfect. It's just one of them ones. And if you slept on it, damn, like I feel bad for you because it was sitting on the site for a while, and I know a lot of people I don't know, maybe a lot of people don't like it, a lot of people don't fuck with it, but definitely one of my favorites for sure. If not, this might actually be my favorite, but as far as appearance wise, I guess. But yeah, this one's nice. All right, so on to number 3. Of course, the top 30. One of the nicer ones. I don't know why I've always liked it. This was one of the first hats that really caught my eye from like Hat Club that I really, really wanted. I was thinking about paying resale. And as you guys know, I'm not a person that pays resale, but this was one of my favorites for sure. I still like it. I don't wear it as much, but when I do, everybody knows what hat it is, top 30. But I think it's probably because it's been so saturated in their rotation kind of thing. It's just not as hype as it once was, but definitely one of my favorites. All right. Next one. Of course. Shout out to Laura. It's Seattle, so, I always got to shout him out. Compa Laura, gracias. He's the one that made this trade actually happen. I was looking for this hat everywhere. So for those that don't know, story time. I was looking for this one everywhere, and I couldn't get it. And I didn't find one under like, I think it was probably like $300 at the time. I know now it's not worth much because a lot of people have made a copy of it. But he definitely helped me out. And yeah, I mean, he made it happen. Thank you to him. But definitely in my top. Yes, this is still dead stock. I have not worn it. I'm waiting for the perfect time. And honestly, it fits a little snug. And I haven't bought a hat stretcher. It kind of fits almost like a half. And the top of my hair is grown out a little bit. So it fits really snug. So once I do probably curve it, I'll probably get a hat stretcher for it when I'm actually going to wear it. And I'll throw it on. But till now, I still haven't worn it. But definitely one of my favorites, for sure. All right, so next. Of course, the Manolo. I know it's not the Hat Club Manolos or how everybody says the more important Manolos, but this is one of my favorites. Why? Because it's so different. It has a red upper, brown, and then the blue suede bottom. The suede bottom got me like, this is probably one of my favorite hats for sure. I wear it a lot. I really want to double up on it. So if Manolo, if you're watching this, I'm going to need another one, my boy. But for sure, this is one of my favorites. I remember when they had first came out, I was like, oh, I need to get it. I need to get my hands on it. And I did. I got this one, and I actually have all 3. So, yeah. I know like I said, a lot of people don't really think of this one being a good one. But in my opinion, if you see it in person, y'all know what's up. This is a good one. So you're definitely in my top 10. All right. We're getting down to the last 5. So this one right here, definitely in my top 10. And I know a lot of people will probably be like, well, why? Like, what the hell? Reason being is because when I grew up, Toy Story was literally my favorite movie of all time. And Woody was my favorite character. So I haven't worn it, but I will eventually. I kind of want to maybe bust these out for Disneyland when I do end up going, whenever that is. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites because of the fact that it just brings me back to probably simpler times. I know that's probably the same thing for a lot of you. But definitely one of my favorites, one of my top 10s for sure. And it was executed correctly. Like, for you Caps, y'all did your thing with this one for sure. The only thing that I would have recommended is maybe the W being a little bit bigger, because I'm kind of a fan of like big logos sometimes, depending on the hat. But definitely, I love it. Easily my top 10, especially because it's Woody. All right. So we're getting the last 4. Like I said, none of these are in order. The only one that's really going to be in order is going to be my last hat, because that hat right there is one of them ones. So next one, the Titanic. The one from Sneaker Town. This is definitely a banger. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have it, but if you guys do and you guys see it in person, it's crazy. It is nuts. The copper on this goes crazy. And then, of course, the little iceberg in the bag and the side patch. Come on. Come on, guys. And I think this is a reason why I do like this Serpientes hat so much. They just got that UV that just matches. I like them both. Like, I don't know. That color just, it looks good on a UV. But yeah, definitely this Titanic, it's perfect. I honestly wouldn't change a single thing on it. Even like I've always said, the eyelids, when they're a different color from the actual upper, it looks amazing. The button, on point. So this one gets a chef's kiss for sure. I don't wear this that often, probably because I don't want to ruin it. So if there's a double up, double out there, 7 5/8, let me know. I'm maybe willing to pay the price. But yeah, definitely in my top 10 for sure. And then let's see, we're gonna go with this one next. So this one right here, it's one of my few toppers hats. And I don't know what it is about this hat. I just think it looks really good. Definitely like the little Cub logo. I've always liked this logo. I have a few of them with this logo, and I like it. It just looks good. And the side patch, probably one of my favorite side patches, just because of the 1990 and then the stars. The stars, they just look dope. It's a good hat. Good gray hat. And of course, it's a gray bottom. So, good hat. Definitely toppers did their thing. And of course, sadly, I'm not able to buy from them. I mean, it's not that I can't, but it sucks that we're not able to buy it from the actual site anymore. But definitely a great hat. Definitely in my top 10. And next, this one right here. Again, shout out to Laura, made this one happen. Gracias, compa. So the Starbucks, the original Starbucks that came out, I don't know when. I'm not sure who the creator is, so don't quote me on it. But yeah, Mariners. This one's a great one. And the reason behind it that I probably like it so much is because of my wife. She loves Starbucks coffee. And just when just having it, it's like, I don't know, it just reminds me of her. So definitely one of my favorites. Probably one of her favorites. And yeah, the original Starbucks, I love it. And last but not least, so these were 9, and these were my honorable mentions. So last but not least, I know maybe a few of you can guess it, but for sure, this one right here, it holds a near place in my heart. Yes, the Mac Miller. Definitely my favorite hat. Reason it's still dead stock is because I'm looking for a perfect time to curve it. And I'm actually looking for a second one. Reason being, Mac, he just definitely played a big role in my music. Because I used to listen to him all the time. Ever since this first album, Kids, I used to listen to him since back in high school. And he was definitely one of my favorite artists for sure. Like, no doubt about it. Right off the bat, I loved it. And his music was great. So he definitely got me through a lot of shit that I was going through. So this definitely why it's probably so like near and dear to in my collection. I know a lot of people were probably, well, then again, it was one of the hyped hats, and I was able to cop it. I went for the second one, and Network app, they fucking did me dirty. So fuck you guys. But shout out to Hat Club on this one. Yeah, this definitely is one of the ones that was executed the best from the Ox Pack. Yeah, for sure, this is my favorite hat. No doubt about it. I have tons of hats, and I have many hats from different stores. I have a lot of hats that I really, really like and enjoy. But this one right here is probably, no matter what, it's going to be the best one, just because it is the Mac Miller. And since he did pass away, it made, I know a lot of people who were hurt by it, and so definitely for sure. top 10. This is my number one. Probably gonna be my number one for a while. I don't think anything can knock it off. So if there's another 7 and 5/8 out there, let me know. Definitely willing to pay the money for this one because I want to actually wear it. But until then, I haven't. But yeah, this definitely, like I said, quick little video for my top 10. So thanks, guys. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody. Just some stuff. I've been slacking on making videos. I know that. I'm going to try to actually be making more. And hopefully, I think I'm going to actually get some vlogs out for you guys just so it feels more like you guys being with me versus just kind of seeing me like in a studio type area kind of thing. But yeah. And just for some motivation, since this is probably going to go up Monday. So Motivation Monday. Don't let anybody tell you guys you can't do something yourself, and don't let anybody knock down your hustle, because there's a lot of shit out there that goes down. There's a lot of stuff that happens, and everybody out there that's watching this, I know behind the scenes might be going through some shit. Just know that whatever you're going through, it's going to make you better, and it's going to get you to where you want to be. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody watching this. Leave a like and a comment. And yeah, I mean, if you like these kind of videos, I'm going to do a few more. I have a list of videos that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to execute them this week. That way I can get these up. And then I'm going to keep trying and hopefully, yeah, just get this shit fucking rolling, man. But shout out to you guys. And top 10. And shout out to you guys for watching my top 10 video. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Iconic out.